Pokemon has been in video games, theme parks, and fast food, but this week, Japan officially has handed them an airport. Yes, you heard that correctly, an entire airport. And the reason goes way deeper than just branding. Japan is opening the world's first Pokemon airport to help a city that was just devastated by a natural disaster, and it's got me rethinking my whole itinerary for later this year. On May 14th, Ishikawa Prefecture and the Pokemon With You Foundation announced that Noto Satoyama Airport will reopen as Noto Satoyama Pokemon With You Airport on July 7th, 2026, and runs until September 2029. The airport gets a full Pokemon overhaul. The observation deck becomes Pikachu Satoyama with tons of Pikachus arranged into a Satoyama landscape. All 111 flying type Pokemon discovered as of May are represented across the terminal. The two-story atrium gets a massive Pikachu and airplane balloon installation as a centerpiece. But honestly, they should have just used the iconic Pikachu using fly, because nothing beats that form of transportation. There are even 3 original short films you can watch on your phone while you're walking through the terminal, including one called Fly Bagon that ties directly into a statue in the airport showing Bagon looking up to Salamence. And it doesn't just stop at the airport though. There's also a Pokemon footbath, a Sylveon monument, and the best part is that a Pokemon wrapped bus will drive you around. What could be better than having a Pikachu as your chauffeur? They're doing this to help draw tourism back into the area and help the region recover after the Ishikawa Prefecture was destroyed by an earthquake that killed over 700 people and cost the city anywhere between $5 and $8 billion. With a B. And maybe that's why the Switch prices went up. All jokes aside, this is huge because it's not just about branding for Pokemon, it's going to bring in money for the city to help them recover. They're not the only ones in need though. Competitive players over on Pokemon Champions just had its ranked ladder resets, and they're giving away a ton of things for free. Season M1 wrapped up on May 13th, and M2 launched immediately after. What's actually changing with the new season though? Well, to start, the free Battle Pass track gives every player a Gengar and a Gengarite Megastone, and that's the best Pokemon in-game. A little bit biased on my end because he is one of my favorite Pokemon, but this is your best shot at getting him without having to spend any victory points. And if you've got any extra Poké Dollars to spend, then the Premium Battle Pass costs $9.99 and adds Skarmory, Kangaskhan, and their respective Megastones, and you also get a Paxton outfit from Legend CA. As far as rules go, Season M2 is running the same Regulation MA rule set as M1. That means no new Pokemon, no new rules, we're just running it back. And honestly, that's the right call. NAIC is coming up, and the last thing the competitive scene needs right now is a meta shakeup that forces everyone to rebuild their teams from scratch. The game just launched in April. Giving people a full season to settle into the mechanics and refine their strategy makes way more sense, right before the biggest North American event of the year. There are new Pokemon confirmed for Season M3, which means we're looking at a Regulation MB rule set and roster expansion after NAIC wraps up. Also, registration for the monthly challenge series opens May 22nd, and battles run May 29th through June 1st. Anyone who completes 3 or more battles gets a free Gallade and 100 quick points. You don't even have to win, just show up, play 3 matches, and you get rewards. We love some participation trophies. Champions is clearly prioritizing accessibility right now. A free Gengar, free Gallade, and low barrier events. That's smart when you're asking an entire competitive community to switch platforms. So that's Champions making things accessible for competitive players. Now, let's talk about accessibility in a very different way, especially if you got $200 burning in your pocket. If you're the type of person who still buys physical game guides or art books, then I have some good news. On May 12th, the Pokemon Company International unveiled the Pokemon Deluxe Character Guide, a 336-page hardcover book featuring all 1,025 Pokemon from Kanto to Paldea. This isn't just a Pokédex dump. The book includes artwork spanning the video games, the TCG, and the anime. It's organized by region, with dedicated sections for Pikachu, recently discovered Pokemon, and both legendary and mythical Pokemon. I'm excited to see how they showcase the water region. The book also has a foreword written by the Pokemon Company president and CEO, Tsunekazu Ishihara. The standard edition retails for $60, and the limited edition box set comes at an eye-watering $200. But the box set comes with a hardcover book with premium gold gilded edges, a certificate of authenticity in a Pikachu-themed envelope, 2 collectible video game art prints, 2 collectible animation prints, and an exclusive premium Pokemon TCG playmat featuring Pikachu and over 130 other Pokemon. I can already see the scalpers rubbing their hands hearing this. Both versions are available for pre-order now, and they release on August 25th, 2026. Good luck pre-ordering it. This is definitely aimed at the hardcore collectors. The $200 price tag makes that very clear. This is for people who need every official Pokemon release on their shelf and generally value owning physical copies of books. The standard edition at $60 is more accessible, but even that's a premium price point for a reference book most people would just Google. That said, it's a cool idea. There's something satisfying about flipping through a physical book and seeing every Pokemon laid out in front of you, especially if you grew up with strategy guides and Pokédex handbooks. This is the perfect way to celebrate Pokemon's history over the last 30 years. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe because you love Pokemon.